Are you being brainwashed? Are you under mind control? When I say that, mind control and all, what comes to mind? What do you really think about? Do I need a stopwatch in front of your face? Follow the finger? Listen to the sound of my voice? You are getting very sleepy. Your eyes are getting... Okay, yeah, you get the point. Am I literally talking about hypnotizing, brainwashing? No. What I'm talking about is that our minds best operate like a machine. Remove all the spirituality involved, remove the essence of where our thoughts actually come from. And your mind, the muscle that is your mind, functions off of information. Information in, information out. How we see the world. You perceive the world based on your senses. Information. How you touch things. How you smell things. How you hear things. How you see things. The life experiences that you have lead you to interpret things in a certain way. For example, say when you're a child, you touch an iron and burn yourself, scarred for life. You only need one time to learn that lesson. You sense the heat, not sure what it was, got even closer, and burned yourself. You learned that lesson. Hot equals burning. For the rest of your life, you'll have a natural innate fear. Your mind instinctively will be on alert that when it is extremely hot, that can be extremely dangerous, and you will proceed with caution going forward, right? You are bitten by a dog as a child or something of that nature. You suffer a dog attack, an animal attack. So going forward, your mind's going to perceive animals, dogs can be a threat, be careful, do not provoke, beware of dog, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So to take that deeper, right, when I talk about brainwashing, the average person is not aware of how much you are allowing yourself to be controlled, right? Let's think about that. You think about affirmations. They say a belief is a thought repeated until it's internalized, something to that degree. Just saying that the more times you say, I am a king, I deserve respect, I am worthy, I am deserving, I am abundant, whatever it is, that's the whole process of affirmation. It's affirming from within, not confirming, which is outside. Others can confirm how you are, who you are. That's confirmation when you get it from an external source. Affirmation comes from internal. Through affirmations, you can reprogram your mind essentially, telling it new things, giving it new ideas until they start to become belief. And when they become beliefs, you tend to act from them. Again, the world is nothing more than what we interpret it. Now, taking it in a physical, literal sense, that's why we tend to believe money is tight, money is hard to come by, life is hard, because you pay attention to the physical struggle that you see. But, as we discussed commonly on this channel, you're quite aware that your thoughts actually are stronger. And in reverse, what you think is what you come to see, and therefore ties in together for belief. If you're strong enough, if you're in a heightened, a more intellectual phase of life, you may find yourself believing it before you see it, whereas the average person believes it when they see it. You see it before you believe it, something like that. You get what I'm saying? My point is, when it comes to brainwashing, hypnotizing, how many of your activities, behaviors, thoughts are on autopilot? Take a moment to think about the energy, the information, and simply the emotional waves, because we're all just vibration, as they say, right? So between media, between entertainment, between news, propaganda, you got to ask yourself, how much are you really being programmed by? And I think about that because when I'm around other people, if you know me personally, or if you've watched long enough, you probably come to know that I like knowledge. I have a unquenchable thirst for knowledge. I like to understand, I like to grow, I like to learn. Anything I don't know, I'm automatically curious about, inquisitive about. I want to go further until I'm no longer interested, at least. So, I listen to audio tapes, things that help improve me, even if they're on rotate, because the more you repeat them, affirmation, the more you internalize them, the more you need a refresher, especially throughout life, because life throws so much at you that is in your control but may not appear to be in your control. So it's really a dance, to make your way through. But, when I get around friends or associates, or even maybe I might slip on the radio or whatnot, or, I go through seasons as well where I don't necessarily want to or need to hear an audio, reaffirming or rebuilding me. in those instances, I may listen to the radio, and it's so subtle because you see, music talks to our soul. It's instant vibration, instant emotion, instant memories coming back, however your mind labels it, right? So when you take that into consideration and then add on, before you go to bed at night, you're watching the news and they're telling you about all the horrible wars going on in the world. Before you go to sleep, you're watching the news and they're telling you about what party did this and who's getting impeached, who had the latest drama. If you're on your Facebook, you're paying attention to what everybody else is doing, Instagram. We're already in such a sedentary, speculating society that nobody really gets up and lives life. They want to watch others succeed. They want to watch others struggle, even if it's, just witnessing drama, the reality TV shows that are on nowadays. But my point is, before I rant off, it is to really pay attention to the messages. Frame control. Really good topic. Really interesting topic. Them all the food they'll need. Let's find them the shelter and clothing they'll need. Let's teach them the life lessons. Is there anything else you want to say?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I think you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.